What's going on, guys? Welcome. All right, we got a full one. We had a pretty quick fill on this one. We got down to about six, 7, 8 teams left pretty quickly. Took us a minute to get those last few down, but got them all wrapped up. No mini needed. Appreciate the fill as always, guys. Tell you what, before we get started, let me get some help from the chat. I need a number between 1 and 10. I need two of them, actually. First two numbers between 1 and 10 I see. I always let you guys pick these boxes when I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I started off with a batch of like 50, I think, of these. We're down to like 30-ish. I just keep grabbing like 10, throwing them on the screen. J and D, that's it, man. That is it. Dexter in the house. 8 and 4. Perfect. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. Keeping number 4. There's 5, 6, 7. And then keeping 8. So there's 4 and 8. Let's see, put these over here. All right. Tuck those under. There we go. All right. Let's put the live fills on. So we we just got restocked on a handful of things, and we did pretty well with them. So thought, you know what, let's crack a couple cases today. Fresh case of National Treasures and fresh case of Prospect Baseball. I figure we'll throw up live fills for both of them. So live fills are on the screen. I got two different options. So on the right side of the screen is National Treasures. It's a 4-box case. This is box number 1, so it'll be the second box out of the case. They're retailing for $6.50 on blowout right now. I just took that $6.50 and divided by 10. So nothing extra add to that. It's just straight up retail divided by 10. That's this list over here on the right side, 1 through 10. If you guys want to get a spot on that, just call out the number in the chat. Specify that it's for National Treasures. So like 3 on National Treasures, spot 5 on National Treasures, NT7, whatever. Specify that that's the list you want, because I have another one over to the other side. But each spot will get you 3 randomly assigned teams. So you get 3 teams for $65 on National Treasures. The other option, a little less expensive, $12 a spot. Each spot, again, getting 3 randomly assigned teams. That is for Prospect Edition Baseball. Panini Baseball, it's 6 autos. It's kind of like a Contenders type product for baseball. And Panini hides their kabooms in these. They put kabooms in different products for different sports. In baseball, it is in Prospect Edition. So just cracked a fresh case. These are the first 2 boxes over here in the main break. They'll be the 3rd box out. But Prospect Edition, $12 gets you 3 randomly selected teams. So just call your number there in the chat. Oh, heads up on Prospect. I've got the note up here. No base. We will sort and ship the base cards in the main break, but for the live fills, it's just the autos, the numbered parallels, which there's going to be a handful of, and the kaboom if we pull it. So it's the case hit we're looking for. All right, 3 and 10 on NT to Matthew Schatzer, 9 on Prospect, 3 and 7 on Prospect. Let me update that. I don't have my co-pilot. Well, I've got a substitute co-pilot. He's not a very good one. Dexter doesn't help me much. So Chase grabbing 9 on Prospect. And then 3 and 7 to Matt Thompson. Okay, and then I got Phil's comment came in first, Richard. So Phil got 2, 4, 6, and 8 on Prospect. So your 2 and 4 are both down. I should still have 2 spots for you on there though. So if I can get you to grab different numbers. Let's see, Phil. But I will make sure you get 2 spots on this one. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I won't finish it. 2 random. He's so much more handsome of a co-pilot. Dude, you ain't kidding. He's a step up for me and James. He's a cutie. All right. I'll tell you what, Joseph Mayhew just grabbed spot 1, so I'm going to give Richard 5 and 10. Okay, and that'll close round 1. Usually when we do prospect, we end up doing a handful of rounds. Like, usually it's like 3-4 rounds a stream, so I figured we'll probably do a few of them. So if you guys want to keep it rolling, man, just drop another one, throw it up there. I'm going to get National Treasures updated too. Joseph Mayhew. All right, let me go ahead and copy this list. Bear with me just a second. Okay, I'm going to call this PE1, Prospect Edition 1. Okay. So Matthew Schatzer's got 3 and 10 on NT. Three and 10. Joseph Mayhew grabbing 4. And then if you need a screenshot of the list there for prospects, snap it now because I'm about to take that off the screen. There we go. There's round 2 up for prospect. All right. Should be caught up now. It's a little hard to see because the box is in the background. Those will go away in a second. But I got 3 spots down on National Treasures. 3, 4, and 10 off the board in National Treasures. Prospect is a fresh batch for round 2. Round 1 is closed. You guys don't need to send unless we actually close. So we went ahead and closed round 1. If you want to go ahead and send over payment for round 1, definitely okay to go ahead and send that over now. Just do me a favor. Make sure that when you're sending payments, use that info at the bottom of the chat. So you see the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App I have pinned at the bottom. We can take friends and family payments with these. So just make sure when you do send, you use one of those. Friends and family, no notes, please. Just put emojis if it makes you put something. But you do not need to send until we actually verify that we were able to close the round. So round 1 for prospect close. If you guys want to send, you can. I'm not even going to check payments until after the main break, so it's not a rush. Let's see. And then Richard's grabbing spot 5, round 2 prospect. Cool. Okay, let me update that. Spot 5, Richard Adams kicking off round 2. All right. I think that catches us up on the spots. I think I'm all up to speed. Let me know if I missed any. We did, Brian. Yeah, round 1's full. So Prospect Edition, it's $12 a spot, and it's a 6 auto box. So it's Panini, but it's 6 autos. We went through the checklist the last time we had a case of these. It's a decent little checklist for $4 a team. But there's also the chase for Kabooms. Kaboom is the case hit in that one. We did get shorted in the last case. We didn't actually get a Kaboom in the last case, but supposedly supposed to be 1 per case. Zelle is an option, yes, Joseph. So the Zelle is it's on the post. I can drop it here in the chat if you need it. It's the same as the regular breaks PayPal payments. It's not that gold 188 at Yahoo. It's the Jason's Jet Breakers 188 at gmail.com. It's on the post. I've got Zelle on the post. But yes, you can use Zelle. Just let me know so I know to go look for it. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. We do have a base paper spot in this one. It's for the Bowman Hobby as well as the 2 Bowman Blasters. Also, yesterday we had a paper spot on a live fill not go. So we're going to start off with all of the paper from yesterday's jumbo box, I believe it was. So that's being added to the paper spot. Charlie Condon, JJ Weatherholt went ahead and top-loaded those. Again, this is all of the base paper from yesterday's Bowman Jumbo live fill. We didn't get any takers on it, so we're going to add this to today's base paper spot. So Bowman Hobby, 2 Bowman Blasters, plus the Bowman Jumbo from yesterday. So I'll put these off to the side, but it is a big paper spot today. Better be 2 Kabooms in this one. Dude, I'm with you, man. For sure. That would make me feel better about it. Give me a base and a numbered. I'd feel better. Brian going to start us off at 10. $10 opening bid. Yeah, it's the non-licensed. It's the non-licensed, but it's priced accordingly, so it is a lot less expensive. Like by quite a bit. All right, let's do it, guys. Best of luck. James had he's got a family trip. James is from San Diego, that's why he's a Padres fan. Him and his family are in San Diego this week. So they had that plan for a while. So Dexter's going to co-pilot for me. He's not very helpful. All right, here we go. For poor performance, not yet. Not yet. If that needs to happen, you guys let me know. No, I'm just kidding. He'll be good. He's okay. Max Clark, Jacob Wright. I will say this: if anybody wants to kick me any feedback for James, I wouldn't mind hearing it. You let me know if that's something you want me to share or not. But yeah, just DM me feedback. Let me know what you guys think. You feeling it? You not feeling it? Greatness loading. Charlie Condon. Sung Chae Chang first, and Didier Fuentes first on a Reptilian. We'll sleeve after the break. All the top loads we'll do as we go, but the sleeve only I'll do after. Usually James will sleeve those up, but we'll do them after. Ooh, how about an auto? Corbin Carroll. Let's go. Diamondbacks were up there till the end. I want to drop it for the surprise auto. Michael Schenk. Picked him up second to the end. Corbin Carroll, a little bonus auto out of the Blasters. Hopefully he gets recovered and back on the field soon. Base auto. But we'll take it, man. There you go, Michael. Corbin Carroll. Base auto. Nice extra. Jacob Wilson, Rockstar rookies. Leo DeVries and Alex Mooney first. These are actually the last two Blasters out of this case. I do have another case, so we'll crack into that one for this next one, but this is my last two in this one. Chase Burns, VIP, insert. Thomas White first, and Ismael Javier first. He's doing good, but if he doesn't pull you heat, it doesn't count for nothing. He could be terrible, but if he's pulling you monsters, it's okay. I hear that. Rookie of the Year, die cut, Rhett Lauder. PJ Morlando first, and Hui Pan first. Yeah, it was definitely a lot better on Monday. He's starting to get a feel for the camera. Just getting used to like where to put your hands, you know. It takes a minute. Yoferi Rodriguez, 98 on the top 100. Sammy Hernandez first. Egeline Perez first. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take all that base paper. No point in separating it. It's all from 25 Bowman, so we'll just pile it up. Next one up. Oh, hang on a second. Got some comments. Yeah, Brian, I don't disagree with you, man. No, Series 2 is actually a decent one for him to be on. Just because it's a lot of cards, it's a lot of names, it's deep, it's good reps. So for sure, that's definitely a good one. Scott, I got your 2 on left and right. So Tony says 2 in prospect, then he bumped it to 3. I guess you saw the comment. So Tony, I've got you 3 on prospect. Let me update that. Tony. And then 2 was Scott Dorman. Getting 2 on both lists. go. And then did I miss any others? Perfect. Eight on NT to Rich. You got it, bud. Elvin Garcia first. Humberto Cruz first. Go Rich. Rich in 8. We are halfway closed on NT. 3 spots down for round 2 of Prospect. Greatness loading. Bryce Rayner, Dowell Joseph, and Charles McAdoo first on the Reptilian. We'll take that one, Jays. That's who you won in this one. Jays chasing McAdoo. Rockstar rookies, Ha-Seong Kim, Johnny Level first, Jack Lyons first. VIP Max Clark, Paulino Santana, Angel Urena first. 2 more, come on. Trey Sweeney, Rookie of the Year favorites. Carson Benj and Giancarlos Lara first. Numbered paper, Rhett Lauder is going to the Reds. Numbered goes with its team. So that is 23 out of 199. Purple pattern paper. Reds. Johnny Farmelo, 71 on the top 100. Eduardo Quintero first and Matt Wilkinson first. Sleeve up Quintero. Paper to Cincy. Technically, that's all of the retail in this one. Do have a couple of prospects. They are hobbies, though. 6 autos. Can't argue that. So these are what we have up. This is the first box out of the case, this one right here. So these we have up on a live fill. We've got these at $12 for live fill spots, and that $12 is good for a triple random. So each spot good for 3 randomly assigned teams. But that's on the left side of your screen. Round 1's already closed. Round 2 is filling. National Treasures on the right side of the screen. A little more expensive for National Treasures. That one is $65 a spot. But, I mean, they're retailing on Blowout right now for $6.50. It's just $6.50 divided by 10 spots. Phil, I'm still in the air on that. Manny was just asking me that before we went live, and I was telling him I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards yes, but I haven't committed yet. Thomas White, Blake Larson, Chase DeLauder, Kyle Teal, and Griffin Herring, all base. Prepping for the pros, Marcelo Mayer, base insert. Noble Meyer is 85 out of 199. Going to Miami. And then the auto is Kemp Alderman, also Miami. So Marlins getting the parallel and the base auto Alderman. And that is Marlins, SAH. Seven on Museum. Yeah, haven't lined that Museum box up yet. I got 1 Museum left, and I told Jason on Monday we were talking about just different products, what for him to keep an eye on. That was one that I brought up that I'd love to get restocked on that if he can get me another case. J.P. Langevin, Ivan Luciano, Mike Sirota, and Cole Carrig. Max Muncy prospect ticket. That is 95 out of 99. Going to the A's. Brody Breck. Griffo Farrell is on a die cut. 18 out of 23 for the O's on that ticket stub die cut. John Peters. Low numbered. Tayshawn Walton, base auto. Going to the Phils. There you go, Ed. Oh, the J-Dom? Yeah, that is, that should be, that was in this last batch that just went out, I believe. So, yeah, that one should be there. I mean, you can run the tracking, but shouldn't be too long. Like that just got dropped off yesterday. There's that ticket stub die cut. Yeah, that was a pretty one. There's the Muncie. Bunch of numbered there. 4th of July 20 boxer. Would you guys want to see a big one? We got a redemption on the auto. Would you guys want me to do like a really big break for 4th? Yandy Morales, Noble Meyer, Tanner Hall, Carson Benj, Cam Smith, refractor, Christian Moore, domination, Max Anderson for the Tigers is 287 out of 299. And the redemption. Good luck, guys. Come on. Come on, big name. Prospect. Future Legends signature. 29. Dylan Cruz. Nice. There you go, Nats. Phil. Nice hit, bud. Let me drop one for Dylan. There we go. Nats getting the Dylan Cruz Future Legends auto redemption. We'll take that all day. There's Max. Kay Denton, Ryan Clifford, Grant Taylor, Chase DeLauder, Dalton Rushing, Seaver King, Ping, prepping for the pros, Braden Montgomery's to 199. Red Sox, 63 out of 199. And then the auto, now the Max Anderson. We've seen him come together in streaks out of this product. 40 out of 125. Let's go in Tigers. And Tigers were Austin Nelson. Prepping for the pros. So now get that Noah Schultz auto. Pair them up. You got it, man. Caden Scarborough, Nolan Shanuel, Clark Condiotti, Chase Burns, Jacob Mizorowski. You go Brewers. Mizorowski red. 62 out of 199. Brewers, Garrett. Tink Hentz, Vance Honeycutt, domination. The auto, Bryce Meckage. So Brewers getting that one as well. Base auto. Oh, you're good, bud. Yeah. We can. Wait a minute. Are you, Brian? Brian, I don't have you on National Treasures. Did you claim a spot and I missed it? Oh, you did. You said number 7. Okay, my bad. Yeah. I got you, bud. No, you're good. We'll keep you off of it. It is Panini. Yeah, if it were licensed, it would probably be like a $2,000 box. Tends to be what they are in like football and baseball and basketball. Jake Bloss, Connor Norby, Ryan Lasco, Kellen Lindsey, Luke Little, blue. Slade Caldwell on the ping. Little is 56 out of 149. Wyatt Sanford is 142 out of 299, going to Pittsburgh. And then Jackson Wiggins, Chicago, 85 out of 125. Okay. There's Little. There's Wiggins on the auto. And the Pirates taking the Sanford to 299. Also, there's that Mizorowski red. All right, we got one more of those. And we'll start getting some of the bigger boxes. There you go. Prospect Edition number 2. Brian, I haven't seen Sapphire yet, man. If you're talking about Bowman Sapphire, I have still not got hands on that yet. Yeah, I don't know what the distribution process is for Sapphire, but it's different than everything else is, and it's always been a little tougher to find. Like, we usually don't get offered until a little ways after release. But yeah, I have not got my hands on any Sapphire yet. Brock Porter, Rhett Lauder, Sammy Stafora, Chase Hampton, Travis Sakura, Connor Griffin, Ping, Dylan Cruz is to 49. 24 out of 49. Nice low numbered there. And then Emilian Petre. That is Ray. Christopher Wall comes in and asks about the Rays. There they are. So, Petre. Refractor auto. No number on it, but refractor auto for the Rays. I think that might be the first Rays hit. Let me check. There's Cruz. Yeah, no Rays hits yet until that one. That was the first one, that Petre. LCS has Sapphire, and damn, it is pricey. Phil RCR, that was for the Cruise, right? The to 49. Petre. Gotcha. Gotcha. Perfect. I mean, Matthew, if we got shorted a pack, like, I'm not counting the packs as they come out. It's a habit to make. Every once in a while, you'll see a pack like fall down off to the side. It's more for that. Yeah, it's just a good habit to do as a breaker, just to show that it's empty. Iriarte, Connor Griffin, Michael Massey, Chase Dollander. Chase Davis is 70 out of 99. Nick Kurtz, Ping, prepping for the pros, Connor Griffin, and then Ricardo going to the Royals. Yandel Ricardo, base auto. There was a scam going around. Not a scam going around. There was a scam that was caught and being shared like crazy a few years back. It was 2021 National Treasures football. That's how long ago that it was. Yeah, somebody, as they were taking the top off the NT box, they pulled the top off and they kind of squeezed it. So there was a redemption that was up in the top that they kind of held on to, and they didn't like show underneath it, and just kind of pulled it off camera. And like you could just kind of barely sort of see in there that there was a card stuck in there, and it got thrown away. And they eventually, people in the chat called them out. They went back, they dug it out, and they found it. But yeah, just it's good practice to show that it's empty. Ricardo for Richardo. 2018 Topps card, dude. I couldn't even guess. I've never had an option to break any 18 Topps Chrome. What do those go for? Jacob Gonzalez, Tommy White, Travis Sikora, Max Anderson. I wrote Uriarte on the red. That is to 199. 178 out of 199 for Chicago. Prepping for the pros, Bryce Rayner, Thomas White, aces. And then nice, Jacob Mizorowski, prospect auto. We'll take it. There you go, Brewers. Who's got them? Milwaukee. Garrett. Mizorowski, base auto. Oh, yeah, he will be flipping boxes over for sure. 3,500. Is it? No, it's not that much. For 2018 Topps, this jumbo would have been a 5 auto box. Back in 2018 Topps Chrome, I mean, it was back in like 2020, 2021. I'm assuming 2018 was the same, where Hobby was 2 autos, jumbo was 5 autos, just like not just like Bowman. They change it to be like Bowman, where it's 1 in Hobby and 3 in jumbos. But Topps always used to be 5 in jumbo and 2 in Hobby. Aiden Miller, Griffo Farrell, Tommy Troy, Braden Montgomery, Connor Norby Refractor, Chris Cortez, Hurston Waldrop to 199. So prospect ticket, 82 out of 199 for Atlanta. Benj, nice. So first round auto on card, Carson Benj, 8 out of 99 going to the Mets. John Gluck, there we go. Jeez, man, 32K on the case. Oh my gosh. Yeah, have fun with that. That is out of my range, man. We got those $1,400 top Sterling boxes that I still don't know what we're going to do with. Or sorry, no, what are they? Like 1,700, 1,800? Hurston Waldrop. They were north of 2, so I guess it's better than that. Ivan Melendez, Dalton Rushing, Cole Messina, Desan Hill, Brando Mayea, Domination, Chase Dollander. Prepping for the pros, Hagen Smith, 57 out of 199. Chicago. Sean Sullivan, base auto. Rocks, little closer hit. Rockies and John Spurbeck. Gonna be buying a Sterling soon. I'll be looking forward to getting to open one. It's hard to put it in the break because it's an expensive box and it's only 2 cards. So the vast majority of people who buy into that are not going to get a single card off of it. And I mean, there's just it's just the only way you have to put it in or you just don't break it. That's one where we just won't break it. It's just too much. It's a hard one to price in because it's like a Sterling and then a bunch of retail boxes and like the smallest boxes you have, all to get to like the most expensive 6 boxer we've done. Chris Cortez, Zach Earhart, Jace Bowen, Tyson Neighbors, Charlie Condon. That's going to be numbered, I believe, to 25. It is 1 out of 25 for the Rocks. There you go, John. Condon, prospect ticket to 25. Nice one. Carson Benj, ping. Tyson Neighbors to 299. 192 out of 299. Caden Scarborough on the refractor auto. Condon, and Neighbors. All right. Let's do Bowman Chrome. $24 Bowman Chrome. These are getting a little tougher to find. Looking for garbage pails, looking for pearl packs. Obviously, we got our first Bowman chase. That international class chase is on. There we go. Is it frozen for anybody? It's not frozen for me. I watch along on my phone just so I can kind of see if it freezes up. But I don't think it is, Joseph. Yeah, I would suggest backing out and just like restarting Facebook. Just close and refresh Facebook, and I bet you probably good. Francisco Lindor, Sal Frelick, Julio Zayas first, Alexander Albertus first, and Jackson Churio on the 25th anniversary. Let's leave that up. A frozen refractor, a frozen fractor? Yeah, come on now. Now we're talking. Not in this product, but Parker Meadows, Wilyer Abreu, Fawley, Kevin Alcantara, Derek Bernard first, and Steven Martinez first. Basically, they're red to fives because they're to -5. Jordan Westberg, AJ Smith, Shawver. These go to whoever's on the left side, guys. If it's numbered or autoed, anything other than base, we'll random it between the two. But when it's a base like this, we just go left to right. So whoever's on the left. Acuna, so Braves, 2 Acunas actually. Ronald Acuna, Luis Angel Acuna. Atlanta taking that one, the base card. Vladdy first and Adolfo Sanchez first. Nick Gonzalez, Kyle Harrison. It came to the league, Wyatt Langford, Jeremy Siriaco first, and Angel Feliz first. Paul Goldschmidt, Adolis Garcia, International Impact. That one's all Brewers. Luis Lara, Jefferson Cuero, Kyle Teal, and Blake Dunn first. The auto should be in this one. Otani, Everson Pereira, Yalvin Arias first, Francisco Velorio first, and our auto for the Mets. Nice. Jeremy Rodriguez, first Bowman auto. That's the one you want to see. Nice hit for the Mets. John Gluck. I believe he's auto only in Chrome. The 19-year-old, just turned 19 from the DR. Jeremy Rodriguez, Mets, shortstop. Nice first Bowman. Yeah, Brian, you're still the head honcho at 10. National Treasures has not filled yet. We are halfway closed on National Treasures. So we closed round 1. If anybody's just hopping in, we closed round 1 of Prospect Edition. That's on the left side of the screen over here. $12 a spot gets you 3 random teams in that one, so $4 a team. It's a 6 auto box. It's a 20-box case. It's for 1 box. We are hunting a case hit kaboom. We got 2 boxes down in the main break. Did not get the kaboom in either one of them, so we got 18 left. Kaboom hunting. Like I said, we closed round 1. That's round 2 on the left-hand side of the screen. On the right side is National Treasures on the live fill. So 5 spots down, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 10 are taken. 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9 still available. That one's a little bit more. It's $65 a spot. Each spot good for 3 random teams. It's $6.50 on blowout. I just took the blowout price and divided by 10. So we are breaking that at retail. Not a bad price point. Jordan Lawler, rookie. Rafi Devers, Harry Ford, Ben Rice, first Bowman. Adam Storanowski first, 8 out of 99, going to the Reds. One of those 30 Reds prospect pitchers. They got a bunch of them. To 99. And Cincy, that was Brian. Pete Crow Armstrong, Victor Scott, Diver De Los Santos first, Jacob Gonzalez, Fernando Cruz, first Bowman, 47 out of 250. Cubbies getting the purple. Lee getting the first Bowman, Fernando Cruz. Jose Altuve, Emmett Sheehan. International Impact, Jordan Alvarez, Lazaro Montez. Montez on the left side, go to Seattle. Jake Bloss first, Eduardo Beltre first. Mason Wynn, Josh Young. My first Bowman, Mookie Betts. Insert. Darling Fernandez first, Sebastian Walcott. I can't remember if I shuffled to the auto to the back or not. Austin Wells, Jackson Merrill. I hope I didn't because that's looks like maybe gold. Raul Perez first, Starlin Nunez first, and be the auto for the Bo Sox. It is the auto. Starlin Nunez, 35 out of 50. Nice color. Good name. That's who you want to see if you got Boston. Travis. Nice hit, Travis. Starlin Nunez to 50. We'll take it. And we said spot number 5, Brad McDougall on NT. You got it, bud. One more from Bowman Chrome. I got Skeens on the rookie. Luis Morales first. James Wood. Ceddanne Rafaela, Ozzie Albies. So Bo Sox on the left from Curacao. And then numbered A.J. Smith-Shawver. 395 out of 499. I swear, I feel like that's numbered weird. I guess not. It's vertical. It's the only one I've seen with it's vertical. It's a 499. The number is, that is. A.J. Smith-Shawver. All right, let's do Bowman. Let's get some more base paper out. Brian's got the high bid on the base paper right now at $10. So highest bid over the course of the break takes all of the unnumbered base paper for that winning amount. We had a live fill yesterday of Bowman Jumbo. So I had a jumbo box that had a base paper spot that did not sell. So we always, anytime we have a leftover, we always roll that over into the main break. So this break started off with all the base paper from the Bowman Jumbo. We're adding all the base paper from this box, as well as the 2 blasters that we started off with. So high bids at $10. One auto, few parallels. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Skimming the base paper. Greatness loading, Charlie Condon. Chase Hampton, first Reptilian. Alex Mooney, first. Jack Caglione, Wenhui Pan, first. Thank you, Joseph. Kyle Teal, 22 on the top 100. Bishop Letson first. Jack Lyons first. Kobe Mayo getting our red rookie. You go O's. And then Luis Morejo, 11 out of 125 for the Guardians. Giancarlos Lara first. So O's, John Peters getting the Kobe Mayo. He's eligible for Rookie of the Year, right? Let's see, he's going to get it, but he's eligible. At least. There's Morejo. And Mayo. Bryce Eldridge. Ooh, nice. Luis Pena. We go Brewers and Slade Caldwell first. Not bad either. So it's unnumbered, but it's one per box on the mini diamond. There we go, Garrett. Pena. Solid prospect. Little overshadowed by Made, but solid prospect in his own right. He is eligible? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking he was. I mean, like a lot of the red rookies are flat out like not eligible to win Rookie of the Year. And you got this whole thing the Fanatics put on with the red rookies, and it all hinges on they have to win Rookie of the Year. So why would you put all these guys who are not eligible, that you knew weren't eligible when you lined the product up, why would you put red rookies on them when they cannot win Rookie of the Year because they're not eligible for it? McGonigal first, Owen Wild first. Makes no sense. Noah Schultz, 16 on the top 100. Corey Lewis first, Luis Morejo first. Rockstar rookies, Trace Sweeney, Lucas Ramirez first, and Jacob Wright first. Brandon Sproat, 35 on the top 100. Ichiro Cano Hernandez first, and Christian Campbell. Our X-Fractor coming. There's Weatherholt for the base paper spot. We'll top load that. Nick York, 442 out of 299. That one is numbered, so that goes to the Pirates. Auto, Kyle DeBarge. Nice. We'll take that. Twins. Matt Thompson got a good one. Would have loved to have seen that one on color. But one of the better prospects there in the set, Kyle DeBarge, 33rd overall pick. So first rounder. Take the Twins hit. Walker Yannick first. Chen Wei Lin on the X-Fractor, and then Yancel Luis first. Let's leave all those. But I'm going to top load the auto. DeBarge. There's York. And again, for the base paper spot, we got a Weatherholt. To go with the other Weatherholt and Condon that came out of the jumbo. Back to business. Greatness loading, Cam Smith, Emil Morales. I think that X-Fractor is supposed to be in this one. Speckled, Mitch Jeb, 211 out of 299. Or Arun Escobar first. There's Jeb. Tyron Lorenzo, 63 on the top 100. Yansil Villarroel, first. Cam Kennedy. Rockstar rookies, Kumar Rocker, Jesus Lopez first, Mitch Jebb first. Max Clark, 6 on the top 100. Winston Santos first and Jacob Bresnahan first. One on National Treasures. You got it, Brad. I'll take that in 1 second. First, Fernando Cruz and Zach Showalter first. So spot 1 going down. That leaves 6, 7, and 9. 3 spots left on NT. Weatherholt on the Hobby Stars, Nick Kurtz VIP, Fabian Lopez first, Luke Sennard first. Kobe Mayo, Rookie of the Year favorites, Drew Jones and Hyung Chan first. Numbered paper, Kevin Castillo, 156 out of 199. Going to the Halos, John Spurbeck. Sebastian Walcott VIP, Nick Kurtz on the Reptilian and the base. Reptilian's unnumbered. But that purple's not. So 199 on the purple paper. Olsen just did a grand slam. There we go. Hopefully that helps somebody. I'm not in anything today. Conrad Kaysen first. JJ Weatherholt first on the chrome. Matt Simpson with the cards. PJ Morlando, 74 on the top 100. Cobb Hightower first. O'Neal Perez first. Cole Emerson and Gregory Barrios first. Greatness loading, Jacob Wilson, Chase Hampton first, Yu-Min Lin first. Last pack from Bowman, last little bit of paper. Rookie of the Year favorites, Thomas to JC, Lazaro Montez, Caleb Lomavita first. Okay, that does finish all of the base paper. Go. So basically it is all of that. It's 2 full stacks headlined with Charlie Condon and JJ Weatherholt twice. So current high bid is $10 from Brian. All right, let's go Inception. Shorted a base. No, it's just one base card in the front. Okay. Andy Pages rookie. Anthony Volpe. Kyle Manzardo rookie. Mookie Betts, that's why. So that's the, I mean, it's technically considered short print. It's like one in every other box. So it's not too short, but Dodgers getting the extended base set, I think they called it. Ben Brown, rookie for the Cubs on the green. Trey Lipscomb green as well, pair of rookies. The auto, rookie auto, Joey Loperfido for the Jays, 008 out of 299. Jays were Matt Cullen. On card, Joey auto. Go ahead and top load the Mookie. All right, let's go NT. We still got the 2 Jet collections. So counting the Jet collection, still like 10 hits left. If you haven't hit yet, hang tight. We got plenty left. And let's do this. Let's add the cigar box to the paper spot. I typically would do that. I forgot to mention it on the post, but I hadn't said anything otherwise because people are going to ask for the cigar box, and I've only got so many I can give away. So yeah, this one, because somebody's going to ask, so let me just make it part of the paper spot. That way, if you want it, you can get it. So cigar box also goes to the base paper spot. Base in a case, I think they were calling it. Couple extra layers from what they used to have. All right. Not a thick one. Good luck, guys. All right, there we go. Couple base up front, or a couple parallels up front. Bobby Witt to 99. 52 out of 99 going to KC. That is Richard Adams. And to 99, Junior Caminero for the Rays. Christopher Wall. 5 out of 99. So a vet and a rookie on the numbered. There's Cam. And Witt. So, no booklet in this one. 3 boxes left in the case. Historically, they've done 1 booklet per case. They don't advertise as a case hit, so I don't want to advertise to you guys that way, but we usually get 1 booklet per case. Juan Bin Cho, 76 out of 99. So Cardinals, Matt Simpson getting the quad relic. 4 pieces of jersey. Juan Bin Cho. Next up, Ryan Lasco, 57 out of 99. Same card, basically. Quad relic for Oakland. A's Florence getting the quad relic for Ryan Lasko. 57 out of 99. Come on. There's Lasko. Dual relic, Luis Angel Acuna, 31 out of 99. Couple pieces of pinstripe going to the Mets. New York, that is John Gluck. Probably looking at one more relic, I'm guessing. Yep, big old jumbo lumber. Jacob Wilson, rookie. Nice. Oakland going back-to-back on the relics. 28 out of 49. Jacob Wilson with a big bat slice. Not from any specific. Pretty typical of their rookies. The vets and legends, though, they will usually get a game used. Rookies and prospects are almost always not from any specific. Okay, and then last four should all be autos. We got two thick ones. First up, for Milwaukee, Timeless Talents, Rolly Fingers. 5 out of 35. Getting a legend auto. Garrett. Milwaukee's been active in this one. There's Fingers. Next up, Luis Gonzalez, October's Greatest Signatures. Going to the Diamondbacks. That's number 10 out of 10. Michael Schink. Luis Gonzalez, bookend 10 out of 10. Nice hit for the D-backs. Guys, if you're just joining us, we do have live fills up for National Treasures on the right side of the screen. I got 3 spots left in that one. Those boxes go for $6.50 on blowout. I'm at $65 a spot. Just took the $6.50 divided by 10. Also have Prospect Edition on the other side. That one is $12 a spot. We already closed round 1. Round 2 is up on the screen. $12 a spot. We got Colson Montgomery, 47 out of 50. So White Sox, RPA on card, Colson Montgomery. And that's out of 23, America's Pastime. So we do see some of those slipped in here. We do see some 23s occasionally slipped in these boxes. There you go, White Sox. Phil? Phil, before you ask, it is too thick to RCR. Yeah, I can tell. It's a thick one. This one is too, whatever this is. It's a rookie. How about the Skeens? Let's go. Sleeping on Panini. Hit. RPA, Paul Skeens to 25. Let's go. Dude, National Treasures is a good box. And the Pirates, I know a lot of you guys are probably looking at the Pirates going, why are they so expensive? Like Skeens, he signs in Prospect Edition too. He signs in both of those products. So that is exactly why, as we were hunting for that one. Sam, nice hit, dude. Nice hit. The auto's very clean. To 25. Bottom right might just be, just a little tiny little issue on that corner. Nothing crazy. Nice hit on the Skeens, bud. Big chunky patch, too. Love some NT. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go straight into the thicker. I already know that's going to need thicker. Don't go anywhere yet. We still got those 2 jet collections. Still got 2 more cards left in this one. Skeens RPA to 25. Let's go. Colossal Materials. Nice hit, Sam. Really nice hit. Don't sleep on NT. Like I said, the box will be part of the paper spot. So whoever wins the base paper takes the cigar box, that inner box, the sleeve, just this whole little setup right here. We'll go to the paper spot. All right. Let's hit these jet collections. Also, guys, be sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text messages. I send out a text message about 10 to 15 minutes. I got you, Travis. 9 on NT. Yep, 2 spots left. 6 and 7, last 2 spots. So, yeah, I send out a text message about 10 to 15 minutes prior to every break that I post, just letting you guys know, hey, here's what I'm about to put out for today. Here's the description, the picture, all of the team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So you can see exactly what's going to be listed. You can see what the pricing is going to be and know exactly what time to get in there and get them. All right, Phil's going to close NT. So Phil, you got 6 and 7, bud. NT1. All right, looks good. Take a screenshot of that NT list if you guys need it. I'm going to put up a blank one here now. If anybody wants to kick off a second round of NT, you guys are welcome to. Joseph, we just, literally just now closed the National Treasures live fill, the one that you're in. We just closed it. I just pulled it off the screen, and people are sending payments in now. These are the last 2 boxes in the main break, the 10-box break for today, and then we'll start doing the live fills. But anyway, yeah, guys, if you haven't done so, though, text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185. That will opt you into receiving those text messages with the info about what I'm about to drop, so you guys can get in there and get your teams quick. And if you ever want to opt out of that, it's easy to do. I remind you how to do it with every single text that goes out. So text baseball to get those notifications. Tony's going to go 12 on the base paper slash cigar case. Marker. There it is. All right, I got a slab. Good luck, guys. PSA slab. It's a dime. It is. Ooh, Ohtani. Rookie dimes. Nothing wrong with that. Angels. John Spurbeck. Always an option. with the Jet collection. Ohtani and Trout, Angels are always in play there. There's a lot of those in those Jet collections, multiverses, all those repacks. So PSA 10 from 2018 Topps Update, Shohei Ohtani. Really? That's weird, Joseph. I don't know why it's doing that, bud. Sorry about that, man. Hopefully that cleans up a little bit. All right, last one. Oops. All right, guys, good luck. Another slab. And it's another dime, PSA 10. Last one is Gunner. Oh, on a heavy lumber. I like these. PSA 10 2024 Gunnar Henderson heavy lumber from 24 Topps. I can't remember what set this came out of. I think it was like maybe Series 1, Series 2. But it is, the whole card's made out of a piece of wood. Those are actually kind of tough to gem. But heavy lumber, Gunnar Henderson, the whole card's made on a bat slice. O's. John Peters. All right, recapping. If you guys are in, either of the round ones that closed, if you're in NT or Prospect Edition, round one for each of them closed. If you guys haven't sent yet, if you want to go ahead and send over now while we're doing the recap, it's a good time. I'm going to check payments right after. I'll make last call for base paper. We'll get a winner there, and then we'll start checking payments. So. Here is the recap from the break, though. Bobby Witt was to 99 out of NT. Junior Caminero to 99 as well out of NT. Mookie Betts from Inception is the kind of short print. It's one per every other box, but it's that extended base variation. JJ Weatherholt first chrome. Kevin Castillo first purple pattern paper to 199. Mitch Jeb speckled to 299 first Bowman. Nick York rookie on the paper to 499. Slade Caldwell first chrome. Luis Pena speckled first Bowman. Or sorry, mini diamond first Bowman. Kobe Mayo red rookie. Luis Morejo to 125 on that aqua shimmer. AJ Smith-Shawver refractor to 499. Fernando Cruz first Bowman purple to 250. Ben Rice first chrome. Adam Szymanowski to 99 green shimmer first Bowman. Tyson Neighbors to 299. Charlie Condon to 25. Prepping for the pros, Hagen Smith to 199. Hurston Waldrop to 199. Iriarte to 199. Chase Davis to 99. We're going to RCR this Dylan Cruz to 49. Jacob Mizorowski was to 199. Wyatt Sanford to 299. Luke Little to 149. Braden Montgomery prepping for the pros to 199. Max Anderson to 299. Max Muncy to 99. Griffo Farrell ticket stub die cut to 23. Noble Meyer to 199. Rhett Lauder purple pattern paper to 199 rookie. Charles McAdoo first Bowman reptilian. We also had the Shohei Ohtani and Gunnar Henderson PSA 10s. Ohtani on a 2018 Topps Update rookie. Gunnar on that 24 Topps heavy lumber. Both PSA 10s. The hits. Tell you what, let's do this. Joey Loperfido to 299 Topps Inception auto. Kyle DeBarge first auto. Starlin Nunez first auto gold to 50. Jeremy Rodriguez first auto. Caden Scarborough refractor auto. Sean Sullivan base auto. First round Carson Benj auto to 99. Jacob Mizorowski base auto. Yandel Ricardo base auto. Emilian Pitre refractor auto. Jackson Wiggins auto to 125. Bryce Mekich base auto. Max Anderson refractor auto. Tayshaun Walton base auto. Kemp Alderman base auto. Dylan Cruz Future Legends Signatures Redemption. Corbin Carroll on the bonus auto out of the blaster. Dylan Lasco quad relic to 99. Juan Bincho quad relic to 99. Jacob Wilson bat slice to 49. Luis Angel Acuna dual relic to 99. Luis Gonzalez, October's Greatest Signatures auto to 10. Rolly Fingers, Timeless Talents auto to 35. Colson Montgomery, RPA to 50. And the big boy Colossal RPA to 25 on card, Paul Skeens. Let's go. I'm sorry, Matthew. Dude, that's back-to-back nights for the Yankees. Yankees didn't have any last night either. That's tough, man. They're ones that can come out hard, especially on something like NT. All right. Base paper. High bid is currently at $12. Here is all that you're bidding on. It's all of the base paper from last night's Bowman Jumbo, today's Bowman Hobby, and today's 2 blasters. Headlined with Charlie Condon and JJ Weatherholt times 2. And we're also throwing in the cigar box from NT. So all of that going to the high bidder. High bid's currently $12. Last call. That's why I took for tonight for NT. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, man. That's tough because they come out a ton. They do hit a lot. They got a big checklist in NT. Don't try to snipe it, guys. Once I say sold, that's it. I can't go back. Last call. Going once, going twice. Is 12 going to get it? And sold. Tony, yours, bud. Guys, it comes in after this. I can't take it. It's not fair. $12, Tony. Base paper's yours, bud. All right. Let's check some payments. Bear with me here. So, just refresh everything. All right, Chase Watson, I've got you for 1 spot on prospect. Richard, I've got you for a pair of prospects. See, Brad, I've got you for a pair from NT. Let's see, Rich, I've got you for 1 from NT. Matt Thompson, I've got you with a pair of prospects. Okay, Tony, I got your paper. Thank you, sir. Travis, I've got you with 1 NT. Matthew Schatzer, I've got you with a pair of NT. Phil Kazmala, a pair of NT. See, Scott Dorman, 1 of each. Okay, Scott, I've got your 1 of each, but your 1 prospect is on the one that's up right now that we haven't closed yet. So I got you jumping the gun on that one, but I'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. Phil, I've got you for 4 spots on prospect. 1, 2, 3, 4. then Joseph Mayhew, I've got you for your prospect spot. And then Joseph, I've got your NT spot as well, bud. Okay. And I think that's all of it. Perfect. Okay. Tyler, are you still in here, bud? I was verifying some payments. I'm just looking down at the comments. I see you asking how this works. I'll walk you through it if you're still in here. Travis grabbing 1, 8, and 10 in prospect. Okay, Travis grabbing 1, 8, and 10. Okay, cool. Got the list up to date. All right, we're all paid up in Prospect Edition and NT. Real quick, so Tyler, what it is earlier today I posted in the MLB group. Okay, I posted this. All right. So this post for a 10-box break, all the teams, everybody claimed teams, they paid for the teams they claimed, and we went live. That's what this live video is. We just opened all 10 boxes in the break. All these boxes we just opened up. And now that it's done, instead of just ending the video, I would get people often ask when we got to this point, like, hey, can we break something else? Is there anything else we can get going? Does anybody want to split a box? Anybody else want to, can we fill another break? So we started doing these live fills. That's what you see up on the screen. That's what you see over here, this list and this list over here. So these live fills are just 10-spot triple randoms. That's all they are. So there's 30 teams in the MLB. We make the list. See how there's 1 through 10? So this over here on the right side, 1 box live fill, do not pay until full. 2024 National Treasures. There's 8 autos and relics in that box. That is this box here. 3 random teams, $65. So this box runs $650 on blowout. It's retails for $650. I'm taking that $650, just dividing by 10 to get $65 per spot. So I collect $65 10 times. I get the $650 to pay for the box. And each spot gets 3 random teams. So if you want to participate, you say, give me spot 3 on that National Treasures list. I'll put your name there. Once all spots have been claimed, all right, we're full. We can do this. Guys, send over your payments. I'll verify that the payments are all in. And then we'll randomize a list of teams. So I'll get you your 3 random teams assigned for every spot. And then we cut open the box. So we've already filled 1 round of National Treasures and 1 round of Prospect Baseball, which is $12 a spot. So I just confirmed payments for both lists. All payments are in, so we're ready to break them. I'm going to go randomize the list. We filled Prospect Edition first, so we're going to break that one first. Then we filled National Treasures, so we'll do that one second. Right now, we are halfway, actually over halfway. I've got 6 spots down out of 10 in Prospect Edition round 2. And we just put up National Treasures round 2. And I think that puts you up to speed, bud. Okay, so I'm just now looking down at the chat. Jim Farley says 4 on Prospect. Jim Farley. And then Manny says close the left, 6, 7, and 9. You got it, Manny. All right, so we just closed round 2. All right, take a screenshot of that if you need it. I'm going to pull that list off the screen. I'm going to throw up round 3. we go. All right, fresh rounds. So I got fresh rounds up for both. Let's do this and put this off to the side. I'll run that back in a second. So we're going to do Prospect Edition first because it filled first. I grabbed, what is this, 6? Just grabbed 6 boxes out of the case. It's 20 box case. I'm not going to put them all on the table. It's a lot. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First number I see will be round 1, and then whatever the second number I see is, we'll make that the box for round 2. Round 1. Round 2. So box 2 is the first number I see. We'll make that round 1. And then 3 is the second number I see. We'll make that round 2. So box 2 is round 1. And then box 3 is round 2. There we go. All right, let me grab the list. Go. All right. So go ahead and send payments if you guys haven't already for round 2. Do me a favor, make sure when you're sending, use the payment info there at the bottom of the screen where we can take friends and family payments. So it's a little different than what's in the main break. But the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all friends and family, please. No notes, no goods and service fees. Not charging for them, so we don't want to eat those. All right, and then in the meantime, let me grab the list. There we go. All right, let's do it. Remember, guys, this is for Prospect Edition round 1, the first thing that we filled. I will make this bigger in just a minute. Let me zoom in here in just a second. First, Joseph Mayhew in spot 1. Phil Kosmala's in 2. Matt Thompson's in 3. Phil Kosmala's in 4. Richard Adams in 5. Phil Kosmala's in 6. Matt Thompson's in 7. Phil Kosmala's in 8. Chase Watson in 9. Richard Adams in 10. That's my 1 through 10 spots. And then here is the random. I got the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. As always, guys, there's 30 teams on there. 5 times on the randomizer. This is for 24 Prospect Edition Baseball 1 box triple random live fill number 1 for today, July 2nd. All right, I'm going to spin it 5 times on that randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list. I'm going to drop it next to your names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 1, you're going to get 1, 11, and 21. If you're in spot 2, you're going to get 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start the break. So, best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Cubbies down to the Yankees. Copy in. Pasting. I'm going to take 11 through 30. Drag and drop. 21 through 30. Drag and drop. And, oops, sorry. Now I can zoom. All right, Joseph Mayhew on this one with the Cubs, Brewers, and Angels. Phil Kosmala, Padres, Royals, and Rays. Matt Thompson, Rangers, Stros, and Giants. Phil Kosmala with the Phillies, Nats, and Reds. Richard Adams, Braves, Red Sox, and Cardinals. Phil Kosmala with the Rockies, White Sox, and A's. Matt Thompson, O's, Guardians, and Twins. Phil Kosmala with the Mariners, Pirates, and Tigers. Chase Watson with the Jays, Dodgers, and Mets. Richard Adams, Marlins, Diamondbacks, and Yankees. Those are the teams. So again, if anybody's got any trades, now's the time. Any action? Last call. All right, take a screenshot of your teams if you need them. I'm going to pull those down. We're about to get started. All right, let's do it. That's the one we have for round one. That was box 2. Best of luck, guys. 6 more autos coming up. Another shot at the case hit kaboom. Come on. All right, good luck. Remember, guys, base does not ship. If anybody wants the base who's in this, let me know. If there's no argument over who can have it, I just don't want to have to pay the sorter to sort it. So it's just, yeah, that's the only reason I'm not sorting the base. That's why the base isn't shipping. If anybody wants it, just let me know. I'm gonna kind of just skim through the base though because it's not being sorted. Trey Savage is 72 out of 199. Everything numbered will ship. It's just these unnumbered base and base inserts. Nate Dom, 94 out of 199. Fenwick Trimble, Miami. So Marlins getting the first auto. That was Richard Adams. And that is going to be numbered. Trimble is 75 out of 199. Nate Dom, 94 out of 199. And then Trey Savage, it's going to be Blue Jays, 72 out of 199. Chase Watson with the Blue Jays. Yeah. Base, Peyton Toll base. Ping, Tommy White's numbered, 76 out of 99. And Grant Taylor, base auto for Chicago. And here, you know what? Let me double check something real quick. I don't like not having... This checklist is a little tricky. They like to use minor league unis. I don't trust them. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, Grant Taylor, Chicago. See the blue and orange? I mean, looks like white. It looks like Cubs. That is actually White Sox. So Grant Taylor is White Sox. Yeah, that goes to who's got the White Sox? White Sox is Phil Kosmala. And then Tommy White to 99 for the A's. RCR, you got it, bud. I swear, I feel like 40% of the hits in these boxes are from Los Angeles, New York, or Chicago. All cities with 2 teams. Base. Miles Naylor is 130 out of 299. Oakland. Auto. Blake Dunn for the Reds. 66 out of 125. Going to Cincy. And that one is Phil Cosmall as well. Go Phil. Blake Dunn on the auto to 125. Let me know if you want to RCR that one too, bud. There we go. RCR indeed. Already started writing it. I figured. It's a good deal, so why not? $9 next day grading. Know what you have. There's Naylor. Base and Brody Breck blue. That is 108 out of 149 to the Rockies. Colorado, Phil. Brody Breck. Prepping for the pros, Carson Benj. That's a base card. More base. And then Zach Earhart for the Red Sox. Color match, red auto. Yeah. 191 out of 199. Bo Sox. Richard Adams. Oh, nice, man. Send him off to RE, mostly Caden Clark. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. You send him straight to rare? If you put my name on him, let me know and I'll keep an eye out for him. If you just like went to the rare website, went through the process, that's fine though. They'll get him, no problem. Braylon Payne's base, Cruz base. Vance Honeycutt, 241 out of 299 for Baltimore. That's Matt Thompson. And then the auto, Brady Smith, franchise futures. By the way, Phil, this is the franchise futures that Dylan Cruz redemption was on. It's this set. Franchise futures, Brady Smith. Going to the Dodgers. Hold on. Dude, what are you doing? Really? Hold on. Oh, I don't have the... There we go. There it is. Gotcha. Okay, making sure it's Dodgers and not Angels. I was pretty sure that was Dodgers, but I just want to be absolutely sure. Okay, Dodgers. Dodgers was Chase Watson. There you go, Chase. I'm telling you, 40% of the hits are Los Angeles, Chicago, New York. Just forcing me to have to double check them. Joe Vitrano is 4 out of 99 for Los Angeles. Christian Moore, prepping for the pros. And Seaver King, there we go, Nats. Getting a Seaver King auto on color, 90 out of 99. Seattle, Phil Kosmala. You go, Phil. Phil, assuming we're going to RCR that one as well. There's Vetrano. RCR, you got it. And Seaver King. That does it for the box. Dude, for $4 a team, it's not a bad little pull. $4 a team with Chase. I can also do, I can knock a few bucks off on personals. I can do personals at 115. If anybody's interested. All right, here's the recap. So we have Vetrano to 99. Honeycutt to 299. Brecht was to 149. Naylor to 299. Tommy White to 99 on the ping. Yasavage to 199 and Nate Dom to 199. The autos. Seaver King, we're going to RCR to 99. Brady Smith, franchise futures, that was to 199. Zach Earhart, prospect ticket auto was to 199. Blake Dunn to 125. We're going to RCR. We're also going to RCR the Grant Taylor auto, and then Fenwick Trimble was to 199. All right. If no one else is objecting, Tony, yes. Let's see. Let me just print this real quick. Okay, and let's hit NT. All right. Give me a number. 1, 2, or 3. Which one you guys like? It's a 4-box case. We already broke one in the main break. Box 1, 2, or 3. And 2. 1, 2. 2 in the middle. That's our box. Let me get the random pulled up. Here, let's do this. All right, again, I'll make this bigger in just a minute. Let me get the teams assigned first. And then I will expand it out a little bit, make it a little easier to read. Until then, I got Brad McDougald in spot 1, Scott Dorman's in 2, Matthew Schatzer's in 3, Joseph Mayhew's in 4, Brad McDougald's in 5, Phil Kosmala's in 6 and 7, Rich Tribune is in 8, Travis Steidel's in 9, Matthew Schatzer's in number 10. Sam, I got you, bud. Spot 7. You got it. I'll add you to the list. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's do that right now before I forget, because I might. Right. Spot 7 is down for the next round. There we go. Got him. Tyler, if we can fill it, yes. I absolutely don't mind. So... yeah, this right here is the next round, this list. So that would be round 2. We did the first NT in the main break. This is number 2. We closed it. And then we are trying to fill box number 3 right here on this side. So yeah, if you want to, you don't need to send payment unless it closes. And when we get to the end, if there's nothing left, like if it doesn't go, it doesn't go. No harm, no foul. We tried. Tyler's going to go 3 on NT. You got it. All right, Tyler, just do me a favor. If you need to jump out of the stream, Tyler, let me know, and I can pull your name out of the spot. What I don't want to do is like it takes us a while, but we finally close, we get full, and then you've already jumped off the stream and don't know that we're full. So yeah, just if you have to hop off, let me know. All right, here we go back in. All right, so yep, Brad down to Matthew, same list. All right, here is the random Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. 2024 National Treasures Baseball, one box, triple random. This is live field number 2 for today, 7/2/25. 30 teams on the list. We're going to go 5 times on the randomizer, just like last time, guys. We'll spin it 5 times. Then once it's been randomized, that 5th and final random, that's the one we're going to stick with. I'll copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over so that if you have spot 1, you get 1, 11, and 21. If you're in spot 2, you get 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we will go ahead and get started. So best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. This is NT. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got Houston down to Zona. Copying. And pasting. Going to take 11 through 30. Just drag and drop over here. 21 through 30. Drag and drop there. And now I can zoom. All right. Brad, I've got you with the Stros, Rangers, and Pirates. Scott Dorman, Cardinals, O's, and Tigers. Matthew Schatzer, Nats, Rocks, Mariners. Joseph Mayhew with the Jays, Padres, and Giants. Brad McDougall with the A's, Dodgers, and Twins. Phil Kosmala, Guardians, Angels, and Rays. Also Marlins, Mets, and White Sox. Rich Tribute with the Cubs, Brewers, and Red Sox. Travis Steidel with the Yankees, Royals, and Braves. It's a good set. And then Matthew Schatzer with the Phillies, Reds, and Diamondbacks. So once again, any trades, now's the time. Trade chat's quiet tonight. Last call. Any trades? Let's hear them. Prospect Edition Round 2 is next up. We still got to check payments on that one, but that was the next one to close. That'll be after this one. Take a screenshot of the list if you need it. I'm about to pull that down. I'm just going to sleeve these last few cards, and then ready to go. All right, let's do it. National Treasures. This is the second box from the case. And I tell you what, guys, on this one, let's do this. Hold on. So I know people are going to ask me for the cigar case, and I just don't have that many of them. So I got a deck. I need the wild card. I'm just going to shuffle and cut to see where the cigar box is going to go. If you draw the cigar box and you do not want it, let me know. It's kind of a pain to ship. I don't mind not sending it to you. I'll recut and send it to someone else. So if you don't want it, just tell me. thicker. I don't know if it's a booklet thick, but it's a little thicker. Okay. It's going to go to, cigar box is going to Miami. Phil Kosmala. Phil, if you don't want it, let me know, and I'll send it to someone else. But if you do want it, they're yours. It's yours if you want it. Don't want it, thanks. Okay, perfect. That's why I worded it that way. Some people are. All right, then how about Phillies? Phillies, Matthew Schatzer. Matthew, what about you? You want the cigar box? If you don't want it, let me know. I will redraw. There is a booklet. We did get a booklet after all. Didn't look that thick. I wonder if we got a redemption in here. Even it out. You'll take it? All right. So sorry, not booklet. Oh, maybe booklet. We'll find out. Cigar box goes to Matthew Schatzer. All right, first up, Leo DeVries, 14 out of 75, Padres. So Padres, Joseph Mayhew. Red, DeVries to 75. To 99, Kyle Teal. That's still with Boston. Boston's printed on the card. So Red Sox, Rich Tribune. Those are two parallels, and then it's 8 hits after that. Typically 4 relics and 4 autos, although that's not guaranteed. We will sometimes get 3 relics, 5 autos. Certainly seen that. I don't think I've seen it the other way. There is DeVries. Hoping we can ship a hit in it. There we go. Here's hoping, man. All right. Next up. Relics. Adrian Santana to 99. That is 34 out of 99. Going to the Rays. Rays are somewhere. Tampa. Phil Kosmala with the Santana to 99. Quad relic. Next relic is another quad, Chase Petty. Going to the Reds, 38 out of 99. Chase Petty, Reds. Cincy with the quad relic, Matthew Schatzer. Not from any specific. Come on now. There's Petty. To 99, Enrique Bradfield Jr. So, Lumber Prospect. Not from any specific. To 99, going to the O's. That was Scott Dorman. No, it's not too thick. Yeah, yeah, it's not the quad relic's not that thick at all, actually. Yeah, it'll definitely go. I mean, it's too thick for like a full slab, but RCR is no problem. There's Bradfield. You want to RCR that one, Phil? Cool. Can do, bud. Cynthia Dress, perfect. Thank you, Sam. So, Sam, I will. What I'll do is I'll break every day this week, Monday through Friday. I'll take the weekend off. Friday the 4th, I think I'm going to break. Don't hold me to Friday. I'm not still undecided on Friday. Typically, I break every day, Monday through Friday. I take the weekend off, and then Monday, my sorter comes and sorts everything from the week. And then Monday night, I've been doing the labels lately, but usually we do the labels on Tuesday. So say like Monday or Tuesday, we'll get all the labels printed and then drop off like typically Wednesday, but lately I've been dropping off Tuesday. 42 out of 49, Aurelvis Martinez, dual relic, a couple bat slices on the RPA. So that one's going to the Jays. Joseph Mayhew on card. But I will DM you a picture of the tracking as it's being printed, which again would normally be on a Tuesday, but lately it's been Monday night. My wife usually does that part for me. She is out of the country right now and is going to be for another month or so. So I don't have her doing that on Tuesday. So I've just been staying Monday night and getting them done. Absolutely, bud. We're gonna sweat. Ooh, that's numbered low. I don't know what it is, but it's numbered low. A couple of them numbered low. Dennis Eckersley to 25, 12 out of 25. Merry Christmas. With the legendary patch auto. Oakland. Oakland's got a good checklist in this set. Oakland's Brad McDougald. On card, Dennis Eckersley with the bat slice. I kind of want to sweat the relic, although I do think the relic is going to be relic. Sorry, the booklet. I think the booklet is going to be a relic. I don't know if it's going to have an auto. It's right there, like it was in the 4th relic spot, which could also be the first auto spot. I don't know. But we're going to work our way into it. This next one's numbered low. To 5. Boys of Summer, Mick Abel. 4 out of 5 for the Phils. Boys of Summer green. That's also out of America's Pastime. It's going to be 2023. Yeah, 23 America's Pastime Baseball. Boys of Summer green. Mick Abel to the Phils. Phillies. Matthew Schatzer. Love NT. Such a fun box. There you go, Philly. Mac Horvath to 10. This is the set where a lot of the guys actually signed the wood because they left them such little space. 1 out of 10. Mac Horvath going to Baltimore. Another one for the O's. Scott Dorman. All right, it is time for that booklet. Best of luck, guys. I'm going to crack it open. Here we go. Come on. Oh, that's nasty. Kyle Teal. That's why we saved it. Looks like that should be Boston. To 35. Kyle Teal. He changed the sock color, but he's a red sock here. Boston. Rich. In the 8th spot. with the patch auto booklet to 35. 15 out of 35. Big chunky patch. Gotta love NT. I do have sleeves and top loaders and all that for these booklets. They're in the next room, so we don't hit them often enough to keep them handy, but I will get this one all top loaded up for you, bud. Nice hit, Rich. Nice. All right, recapping NT. Again, that's round 1. Round 2 is up. We got 2 spots down in it already. Here's the recap. So we had Leo DeVries to 75. Kyle Teal to 99. Wasn't the last time he'll show up. Enrique Bradfield Jr. patch, bat slice to 99. Quad relic Chase Petty to 99. Quad relic, we're going to RCR this one. Adrian Santana to 99. Orelvis Martinez, dual relic RPA to 49. Dennis Eckersley, legendary patch auto, piece of bat slice to 25. And see, when they start getting older, enclosed game worn / used. Yeah, when they're not prospects and rookies. On the legends, they tend to be game used. Mac Horvath to 10 on the Jumbo Lumber patch auto. Boys of Summer, Mick Abel to 5 auto. And then the booklet, Kyle Teal to 35 on a chunky patch auto booklet. Wish we could slab it. Yeah. Every company I've seen that slabs books, like, they don't make the slabs for the books, and they always end up being just enormous. Like, if you look at Beckett's, they use, like, I think it's like a comic book holder. It is enormous. I mean, there's so much clear space on it. And then Matthew Schatzer, you got the cigar box coming, bud. All right, that is NT. Matthew Schatzer, you said RCR. Which one? The Mick Abel is going to be too thick. Yeah, that Boys of Summer is a really, really thick card. If you can try to get to where you can tell. There you go. Yeah, it's too thick. The Reds, the Chase Petty. That one they could RCR. If you wanted to RCR the Petty, we can do that one. But I can't RCR the Mick Abel. Just let me know. All right, let me print that list real quick. Okay, perfect. All right. Next up, we got round 2. I do need to verify some payments on this real quick, so let me just check those real fast. All right, so this is going to be round 2. I know Scott already paid. Let me go ahead and mark him off. All right, I got Travis with 3. There's 1, 2, and 3. I got Richard Adams with 1. I got Chase Watson. That was from the last one, actually. Yeah. Let's see. Just refresh this. Okay, Tony, I got yours. And then Manny, I've got your 3. So there's 1, 2 and 3. And then I think Jim Farley. I think you're my only one, bud. Let me just check, see these other spots. Jim, if you're in the chat, if you've already sent, let me know where you sent. I am checking your payment right now. Like I said, there's like 9 different places where theoretically somebody could send to. So if they're not like in the first place to look, I gotta dig around a little, try to find them. But I'm not seeing Jim Farley's. $12. Oh, there it is. Nope. I take it back. I got it. Yep, you're right here. I just overlooked it, bud. Different first name threw me off. All right. We are paid up. We're good to go. Yeah, no, that's completely on me, Jim. Yeah, completely on me. I was looking for Jim. We got you, though. All right. Let's get this one pulled up. There we go. All right. So I've got in spot number 1, Travis M. Steidel. 2, Scott Dorman. 3 is Tony Wheeler. 4 is Jim Farley. 5 is Richard Adams. 6 and 7, Manny Godinez Jr. Travis in 8, Manny in 9, Travis in 10. That's my 1 through 10 spots. And then here is the random. Oh, nope, that's not the random. That's what we just threw on. There's the random. All right, Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. As always, we got 30 entries and 5 times on the randomizer. This is for 2024 Prospect Edition Baseball. 1-box triple random. This is live fill number 3 for today, 7/2/25. We're going to spin it just like last time, 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'll copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names, move the columns over so that if you're in spot 1, you're going to get 1, 11, 21. If you're in spot 2, you're going to get 2, 12, 22, so on and so forth. Give you a quick trade window right after the buy-sell trade. Once those chats have died down, we'll go ahead and start. So best of luck. 5 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Cardinals down to the Angels. Copy. Paste. And move. Ooh, missed. Hang on. There we go. All right. Travis, I got you with the Cardinals, the Reds, and the Yankees. Scott, Rays, Guardians, and Phillies. Tony Wheeler with the Jays, A's, and Mariners. Jim Farley, Brewers, Pirates, and Diamondbacks. Richard Adams with the Rangers, Mets, and Twins. Manny with the Braves, Marlins, Red Sox, as well as the Tigers, White Sox, and Stros. Travis with the Cubs, Royals, and O's. Manny, Giants, Dodgers, Padres. Travis with the Nats, Rockies, and the Angels. All right, any trades? Let's see them. Travis, Manny's offering, wants to know if there's any teams that you would want in exchange for the Cubs. Travis says no go on the Angels. Sorry, Tony. Also, does anyone? I know Tony had mentioned something. Does anybody else want the base paper in this box? I'm not going to sort it. I'm not. Base doesn't ship just because base doesn't sort. I don't want to have my sorter sort all of the base cards. I don't mind if somebody wants them. Somebody can have them as long as there's no argument over who gets them. So if anybody wants the base cards, let me know. Travis said Red Sox Manny, and Manny said deal. So Manny had offered anyone to trade for the Cubs. So Cubs and Red Sox. Sounds like we got a deal made. So Travis's Cubs. For Manny's Red Sox. Moving the Red Sox over here to Travis. Moving the Cubs over here with Manny. There we go. Trade made. Any others? And then last call, does anybody else want base paper? Is Tony the only one asking for it? If so, Tony, that you can take the base paper if nobody else is wanting it. Or if somebody wants the base paper from the last box, I have that as well. So I can do 2 base papers, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and crack. Take a screenshot of your teams if you need it. I'm about to pull that down. Let's do it. All right, that's that one that we had tagged for round 2. Let's find this kaboom. Yeah, Tony, no one else is asking for it, so if no one else wants it, that is totally fine. But like I said, I don't want to have to pay my sorter to sort it. That's all. All I'm trying to avoid. All right, good luck, guys. So unnumbered, just regular base paper, not going. Like I said, Tony's going to grab that. But everything numbered and autoed, and then obviously if we pull any kabooms, those will all go. Jonah Tong going to the Mets, 243 out of 299. And then first auto, Andrew Walters, Guardians, base auto. No number on that one. So Guardians taking Andrew Walters. That's Scott Dorman. And then Jonah Tong for the Mets. Going to Richard Adams. Richard. And Scott. Braylon Dowdy is 84 out of 99. Also going to Cleveland. Scott. Base, and then Cooper Pratt auto for the Brewers. Base auto Pratt. It's not a bad one. Milwaukee. Jim Farley. Cooper Pratt base auto. Like I said, if anybody's interested in personals on these, we're at 115 on Percy's. I can knock a few bucks off because we don't have to sort them. Spot 4 in NT, you got it, Casey? Spot 4 coming down. Zach Deloche. 74 out of 149 for Chicago. Caden Scarborough on the ticket stub, die cut, 49 out of 87 for the Rangers. Rangers with the ticket stub. Richard Adams. Auto, Kevin Sim for the Diamondbacks. Jim Farley. That one is numbered 14 out of 125. And I have to... cannot do these without cutting them on the die cut. You go Rangers. And the Kevin Sim auto was to 125. All right, spot 4 in NT to Casey. I said, guys, if it doesn't go, no harm, no foul. We tried. If you would take a spot, if it would go ahead and throw the spot down. It'll help it go. Andrew Walters, a base. To 48, sorry, 49. 7 out of 49. Kadeem Diao going to the Twins. And then Tyson Lewis for the Reds on the base auto. So Cincy, Travis Steidl with the auto. And then Kadeem Diao for the Twins. Richard Adams getting the Diao to 49. All right, I think it's time for some color on these autos. What do you guys say? We've gotten 1 with color so far out of 4. Oh, no, it's right here. Cam Smith, Gino Groover. I don't know why I'm reading base cards. J.D. Dix base, Sasaki base, Condiati to 99, 41 out of 99 for the Padres. Ivan Luciano, Diamondbacks, base auto. So Diamondbacks, we said was Jim Farley, and then Padres, San Diego is... there they are, Manny. All right, last pack. This is going to catch us up, actually. This will bring us current. All base. Kalen Culpepper, 75 out of 99. Domination blue going to the Twins. Minnesota, we said, was Richard Adams. And then last auto, Jacob Milton, Houston. Astros getting the Jacob Milton auto, and that is Houston, Manny. All right, recap coming. There's the Melton. Making the last call on the live fills, guys. We are, like I said, we're about to be current. I'm going to do this recap, but then that's going to bring us current. So if we got anything else you guys want to fill, let's get them going. Or if anybody wants Percy's or pricing, let me know. Kalen Culpepper was to 99. Candiati to 99. To 49, Kadeem Diao. Zach Deloche to 149. Die cut ticket stub to 87. Caden Scarborough. Braylon Dowdy to 99. Jonah Tong to 299. Autos, Ivan Luciano. Tyson Lewis, Cooper Pratt, Andrew Walters, all base autos. Jacob Melton, the red auto to 199, and Kevin Sim, the navy or purple, whatever that is, auto to 125. And then Tony, I never saw anything else about the base, so I'm just going to give you the base from both boxes. So, like I said, I just don't want to sort it. Tony Wheeler with the base. And that catches us up, guys. I'm going to print this list real quick. Does anybody else want to get any spots? Travis says go ahead and give him spot 1 on NT. That gets us to 4 spots down. What are we thinking, guys? Anybody else want to throw it up, see what happens? I will not keep you on here all night. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm gonna print the list for the one we just ran. I'm gonna print the one from the main. So I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes here. And like I said, if we don't get any movement, we'll go ahead and call it. But if there's any desire to keep going, we can do. Let's agree. Let's see. Go to my main. Copy. All right, I'm just going to print this list real quick, and then if no movement, I might do it. We do have a release day for football tomorrow. It's not a huge product, but it is the very first product of this 2025 class. So it'll be the Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter. It'll be that class. It's Score. So Score football releases tomorrow. We will be doing a release day break for sure. I do have some, so I should have no issue with getting a break lined up. I think I've got like 3 loose boxes, and then I've got a case, so I'll have to see how it looks. But I am planning on lining a football break tomorrow as well. So if you guys get into the football breaks, just keep an eye out for that one. We will definitely have a baseball break up tomorrow as well. I'll do a baseball break. I'll do a football break. Football, like I said, we have a weird Thursday release day coming up for Score. So hoping that Topps Chrome, it's not on the release calendar, but they did pre-sales for it. Topps did. And they announced July 23rd as the release date on that pre-sale that they did. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know if they're going to hold to that 23rd or how much they're committing to it. But the release calendar that shows everything that's coming out, that doesn't have anything about Topps Chrome on it as of last I looked. So, all right, guys. I don't think we got enough to close it. Like I said, I don't want people to claim a spot and then have to sit on it all night. So. Yeah, well, I'm just willing to call it when it's time to call it. So, yeah, Casey, I'm thinking the same thing, bud. We'll go ahead and call it there. I appreciate you guys for grabbing some spots on there. We did get 3 live fills closed. We did 2 prospects and 1 NT. So, appreciate you guys letting me cut those for you. Congrats to everybody who hit tonight. If I wasn't able to get you hit, hopefully I get you guys on the next one. Keep an eye out for tomorrow. Text the word baseball to that number at the bottom of the screen and make sure you guys are getting the text messages that I send out just before I post breaks. That way, get a little sneak peek and get a advanced view on what we're breaking and what all the teams cost and the exact time that we'll post, so you can get in there and get them quick. All right, thanks guys. Have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow.